Hello everyone and welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of January 16th through the 22nd of 2023. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. And your first card out is the Page of Swords. So stand in your ground. Storm warning. Maybe you're going to have to take a stance this week with a relationship or a friendship and, have a talk with somebody that you think is getting a little bit too far. And the World card, which is going to change a lot of things in your life once you do this. But you realize you have to in order to set yourself emotionally free. So, which is beautiful. Give yourself peace of mind. You're starting over in some part in your life this week. And the Magician, and it's going to happen just like magic. You're going to be shocked at the answers that you're trying to get. Some difficult challenges or answers in your life is just sort of going to just happen for you. And you're going to be like, wow, that happened a lot easier than I anticipated. And the Strength card. So you're getting through to somebody, or maybe this is getting through to yourself. For some of you, this is a pay raise coming in. Maybe you've learned to talk to the right people so that, this happens for you in the future. You're learning to control yourself as in spending or speaking out sometimes in some cases. And you've learned to accept your life where it is at and let people in your past go that no longer serve you. People, places, and things. You're learning who hurt you and to let them go. And the Three of Swords. So most definitely, there's been some betrayal lately, or maybe in the past it's left its mark on you. And you're realizing that it's time for you to let that part of your life go so that you can go forward into the future and love again. For some of you, maybe you've shut yourself off for a long time because of this relationship, and you're just finally realizing that your heart needs to reopen to new and better places and people. And the Four of Rods. So very nice. You're on good solid foundation. You know where you want to go in life, what you want to have in life. And it's coming a lot easier to you than you anticipated, which is wonderful. You're rewarding yourself. You're not feeling guilty anymore about your choices in life. You've accomplished a lot. You still are accomplishing more. You're starting to have celebrations. You're feeling good. You're in the right place at the right time, sort of thing for yourself. Maybe you've had a bit of a setback as well. Maybe your finances, something out of the norm came up. Maybe you had to spend a little bit more money than what you anticipated was going to cost you for something, but you're realizing that it's okay. I can just move past this. I can fix this, save up a little bit more, that sort of thing. But you're okay. You're realizing that this isn't, an end all to anything. This is just a minor setback and you're okay with it. You're coming to realize that it's not fatal. All right, so a little bit bored where you're at, looking at the different things that you have in your life, and maybe you've, developed some sort of idea in your mind of what you're thinking you need to have in order to feel accomplished, but you're realizing that, it's not really giving me the reward that I wanted, but there's still more on offer here. Still more on offer. And the King of Pentacles. So maybe you're talking to somebody about making some investments in your life, or this could be, you yourself trying to make sure that you have enough of everything that makes you feel comfortable and glad where you're at this week. So there you go. You're following your intuitions and your hunches, and you can sense when things are on the mark for you. Like you realize a lot more than what you share with others. And the Page of Pentacles. So there you are. Good opportunities are coming in, new offers. Maybe you finally, hear from somebody that you had talked to for a while back and they say, hey, over here they have an opening for what your qualifications are and they're paying, this kind of money. So you're really starting to have that aha moment in your life and you're looking at the bigger pictures. The Hermit, but you're not rushing. You're also smart enough to know that sometimes you need to step back. Just because it sounds good doesn't always mean it is good. So maybe you're stepping back and really looking into this before you say anything to anybody else. Taking some time to yourself. Okay, so it might require that you take a little more schooling or upgrading for some things. And you're wondering, at the end, once I do this, will it pay me any different? Will I be happier than where I am? Am I content enough? So maybe you're thinking of going back to school, taking a course, that sort of thing, because it'll give you more what you want in finances and going forward in the future. Like you're starting over, but this time you're starting over with like beginner's luck. People are noticing you. They're giving you the hands up and the pat on the back. Your what you do naturally is making them look at you because you're making it look easy. And they realize that you have a lot of knowledge behind it. It's not you're just blowing smoke. And the Fool. So there you go. You may be really thinking about this new opportunity in your life and wondering, do I really, let go of all that I have right now and step into this new position, or do I hold back a little bit and see what the economy and the life is out there bringing? So you really have some things that you want to do in life, but you also have, like the rest of the world, some bills to pay and things to do. So you're really, really thinking about this. And the Page of Wands. So there you are. You're going to get a long distance call from somebody, I think, that's going to help you, spur you into the right direction for yourself. How's that? Opportunities are lining up. This could be a phone call that you get from somebody, and it's, take a vacation, or it could be, a long distance, just travel for work as well. And the Chariot card. So there you go. Something in you is just lining up. You're trying to make those perfect decisions, but you already know, for some of you, that a position that you're in, you're not really happy with. You're doing it because, it pays the bills sort of thing. Or the place you live is, what you can afford. So you all make, choices in our lives. And now you're trying to, with this new opportunity being offered to you, take a different path. But you're also trying to make sure that that path is clear, that you're not, just going to, jump off the end of the rope there sort of thing. And maybe this is you taking a trip to wherever this place is as well. Maybe you decide instead of, getting on that plane to fly there, maybe you're deciding to take a drive and go and look at the area and see what's around and see, who the new neighbors are. Just something like that. You're really doing something for yourself. Really making sure that, that brass ring is not only brass, it's gold before you make your choices. And the Star card. So there you are. You're definitely in, the driver's seat here. Things are starting to stand out. People understand you. They appreciate you. You shine your light in a positive note, and you're starting to believe in yourself. I don't think you felt, comfortable or believing in your thoughts and ambitions in a long time. You just sort of went day by day, but this is the week for you that you're actually starting to invest in yourself and believe in yourself and what you can have in the coming future, or as they say, coming at you tomorrow. So, wow, you've got some pretty beautiful cards here. Your heart's opening. You're just feeling more that you've made some really good decisions in your life. So that's beautiful. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Aura card as well. But your future looks pretty good. You've had a few setbacks and heartaches, but they're nothing in compared to what is coming for you in the future. All right. You have an important life purpose involving communications and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Wasn't that gorgeous? All right, Capricorn. I will let you go for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.